Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the time or zone that you're watching this video. My name is Freddy Rodriguez, and this is my plan on how to create an organization that supports the $100 million investment. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to take you or walk you through how I'll take a university full of disconnected departments and turn them into one team that can actually deliver on funding. So follow me. Here's the situation. We have been awarded $100 million over the next 5 years. The money is for five different missions: ocean transportation, ocean commerce, observation technology, ocean and climate modeling, and the next generation of workforce. The problem is how the university is set up right now. We have multiple schooling activities, but they are disconnected. Each one works on a piece of this, but nobody owns the whole thing. If we leave it like that, the money is gonna get spent in five different directions, not gonna be efficient, and deliver on what is promised. So my job is to pull these scattered pieces into one high functioning organization. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? First, we're gonna start with the most important thing, and that comes straight from Lathan. Lathan says that you design organizations backward from the mission, not from the boxes you already have. So before I draw any charge, I would like to set priority. From day one, we'll make the organizational priorities clear to everyone. They are tied up with the five funded missions. Everybody knows what they're doing, everybody knows what they're working on, and everybody knows what success looks like. We update them, we make progress. Emergencies and unforeseen conditions will happen, but we will be flexible. But at the end of the day, what really matters is organizational goals, missions, and our success. That's the anchor to every decision moving forward. Now the structure. So the goal here is not to build a giant central hub on top of everything. Instead, I am assigning one person to each of the five areas, calling them integrators. Each of these people has a job in two directions. They report to the team progress, concerns, and situations up to me. And they take that information from the top and push it back down to the team. So everybody stays on the same page. But here's the part that matters the most. They don't just stay in their own lane. Where the team's struggling, these people cross over and support each other. They bridge the gap between all the teams, and the five of them sit together as a one group. Same goal, same objective. They come to the table to solve problems, create opportunities, and decide how to spread the resources across the team smartly and responsibly. This isn't a five people fighting for their own corners or their own priorities. This is one team. This is one mission. This is the vision of the object. This is the mission and the objective of the organization, and we all share it as a team. So how does this group actually decide? This is not she said, he said type of situation. Data is what's going to drive solutions, is what's going to drive decision. And here's what that matter. When two teams are arguing for the same resources, I do not want to settle it by whoever argues the loudest or who is the loudest in the room. I want to settle it by numbers. And the most important, which we established already, is what is the priorities and what's the vision of the organization. The question's always the same. Which choice moved the mission forward? That is the tiebreaker. Priorities pick the yardstick, and the data tells us where we stand. Lastly, accountability. Let's say someone has a day off, they're down, they're behind, maybe they're slammed, or maybe they're having a personal issue at home that is impacting their personal or their professional performance at work. The team will pick up their slack. No shame, no judgment, no questions asked. The team is there to respond. We are only as strong as our weakest link. So when somebody's down, we support them. That's the whole reason why we're sharing information and sit at the table, so we can see who needs help and to be there for them. But let's not confuse that with patterns. That's different. If someone is constantly won't pull their weight, won't own their responsibility, they're just not doing their part, not doing their job, that person needs to be removed. And ultimately, as the leader, that decision is on me. The team supports the one off, the hard call on the pattern person, that's me. And that's the organization. Priorities set from day one, and a team of integrators who report, support, and solve together. Decision driven by data tied to the mission, and accountability that supports our people but doesn't carry that weight. This presentation was built on Layton's framework. We're creating an organization that you really want to be a part of, an organization that you want to give your 100%. Again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for going through the process with me. I hope you have a wonderful day.